Our viewer James is confused about when he needs to stop to yield to pedestrians. He says, I would just like a better explanation on when you're supposed to stop for a pedestrian in Springfield. I don't want a ticket for not yielding, but I also don't want to get rear-ended having to stop all the time. The city of Springfield became one of the first cities in the country where a driver is required to yield to pedestrians waiting near a crosswalk. Council passed a series of city code amendments in 2020. It's known as the 3-foot rule.
What that does is that somebody with a wheelchair or stroller doesn't have to put themselves in harm's way to require for drivers to stop.
So, unlike in other cities, pedestrians don't have to enter the edge of the road to get drivers to yield. For Springfield drivers, those bumpy boxes for the visually impaired are at nearly every intersection. They're about 2 feet wide. The painted dots just outside of this one show you 3 feet from the road. If someone's in the box and looking at drivers, they're telling you they want to cross that street.
If I step into this box, I'm within the 3-foot area, this really tight area next to the street, giving me enough space to be safe, but clearly demonstrating my intention to cross to drivers. And so this gentleman right here is not yielding. And that is why we have yield checks, crosswalk enforcement, because when drivers don't yield to pedestrians in crosswalks, it is more so likely that pedestrians don't seek out crosswalk where they can cross legally.
Pedestrians are not required in Springfield to make eye contact with drivers at crosswalks, but it is a good idea. Also, if there's a traffic light at an intersection, follow established traffic rules. For pedestrians, hit the little button down here, the cross signal. When they do indicate, not like this, when they do indicate it's safe to cross, like that, go ahead.